What's up guys, Cody Casey here. Today we're going to be doing a very cheap cold air intake. Well, not really an intake, more of just a filter. We're just going to mod the air box just a little bit. You'll see what I'm saying here in a little bit. But let's just break right into it. Let's go guys. Alright guys, so we're on the way right now to AutoZone. That was the closest one. So we'll see you when we get there. So we're here at AutoZone. We're just going to walk in there right now and check out those filters. We're gonna go with the Spectra filter. Cool, red. Red? Blue? Cool, red. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one.
Cash card for you.
Oh, we're gonna do card. Yeah. Alright guys, just left AutoZone. Still in the parking lot. Not quite left. But we're gonna head back to the shop, take out the air box, and we're gonna mock up ourselves our own DIY cold air intake. We'll see you when we get there. What's up guys? We're back at the shop. We just got the Spectra filter, now we're gonna start chopping up this air box. So we're gonna get into this, we're gonna take it off and go back up to the office so I stay warm. First thing we gotta do is we're gonna use an 8mm ratcheting wrench. And we're gonna take off the negative battery over there. Then we're going to use the 10mm, and then we're going to go down here, and then we're going to take off the bolt down here. That's the only thing holding on to that box. So we're going to get that done, and then we're going to pull her on out. First things first is the battery. I like to put the battery in the little slots right there, just a little cords. Mine aren't very long, so battery harnesses are longer. That's what you want to call them. Alright guys, also going to use a flathead screwdriver for the hose clamp there. So we're going to undo this hose clamp first. Take off our mass airflow sensor. You'll pull this red tab here and leave a little lip or another tab to push down, and then you pull it right on out. Alright, so we got that out of the way. We got that out of the way. We can unclip these air box here. Pull this up. And now that we got this untightened, just be careful of the sensor here that you don't pry on that or bend it or anything, you know, just pull. And just like that, it's off. You can, as you see, look at this. That's all it is. It's your mass airflow sensor. Alright, so now we're going to take our filter off. We're going to take off this air box here. Alright, so now that we got that bolt out, let's put that right in there. We can just pull this air box right out, and the air box just comes out just like that. Nothing to it. So now it's leaving us with all this space in which I get rid of that box. I can attach this, cut it here, allowing me to keep my airflow sensor. I cut it here, all the way around, because there's really not much to that. And then I'm going to slip that airflow on that filter on this, leaving me with straight ram air, essentially, with my stock intake. Put it in the comments below if you guys think that this is weird, but to me, I feel like this is pretty good. It's cheap mud. I'm not a K&N intake. So they say not to mess with these, but I'll buy a new one if I mess up. What's up, guys? We're back. We're in the office now. We're gonna start cutting up this air box. Everybody tells me not to cut up the air box. Well, not really. No one told me anything. I just watched a lot of YouTube videos, and they're like, "Oh, don't do that." But I'm not gonna mess up the stock mass airflow sensor. I'm not gonna touch this. All this stays nice. I'm gonna keep this right here. This is all I want. I don't want anything else. I don't want this. I just want this piece right here. So I'm gonna take out the mass airflow sensor real fast, because as you can see, there's nothing to this thing. Alright guys, so I ran into some problems that I didn't expect. It's like any other project, but I got what I wanted out of it. Everything came out alright. This is my coupler that I wanted. This was attached to this like that, and then like you saw earlier, I had to use a knife and a torch to heat it up and cut the plastic because it was just way too strong. But now, and I took some sandpaper, and I sanded down. Those are the ridges that were right here. But that's gone. So now we're left with this. Now this is where, I still need to clean this before I put this back in there, but this is where your mass flow sensors will fit. And then let me grab the filter and I'll show you how that's going to fit. Alright, so here we got the filter. We're going to open her up here. Spectra filter, so it's universal. You can fit on anything you want. I'll need that box. Take this hose clamp off for a second. So let's see here. You got, how many sizes? We got 3 different sizes, and we are going to use the smallest size. So we'll go ahead and put all of this back on. And there's the filter, and that goes on like that. There we go. Get this nice and centered up. Let's see here. Just like that. So that's it. I'm going to take her off, clean her, and then I'll put the mass airflow sensor back in there. Alright guys, we're back. Got it nice cleaned up. It's a little wet, that's alright. So we're going to put the sensor back in there, and the way you want to put the sensor back in is the hole facing the filter. So it's going to go in just like that. So the filter is going to be on this side, and so you got the air sensor right there, and you're just going to slide it right in, and then we'll install the screws. Alright, so we got the airflow sensor all in there. Now we're going to put the filter back on. Alright, let's take our screwdriver and we'll tighten up our hose clamp. Make sure it's all the way down. And then we'll tighten it until snug. Alright guys, it's in there like swimwear. Let's tighten her up. That's not going anywhere. Check it out. Ram air. Go put it on the car. See you down in the shop. So here it is. Spectra. That's it. Cut off the stock airbox, modified it so I kept my mass airflow sensor. Now we're gonna plug it in. Moment of truth, folks. Plug it back in. Mass arrow. There we go. We'll figure out what to do here in a second. I still have that box. Like I said, I'm probably going to cut that box and just have it sit there on that box. And then I can put the box back in stock, keep that there. But for now, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, guys. What do y'all think? Let's get the battery on and give her a start. Alright guys, battery's on. First start with a new intake. Let's see how the car likes it. So I hope you guys liked it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll be back for more.